Hello out there in YouTube land. Kevin here with a box opening. I'm hot. I am hot. My office is hot. It's my first time back in a couple of weeks, a couple of months actually. The air conditioning has been broken. They had to, go through budget approval and all kinds of stuff. I'm pretty sure if I was here, they would have had to have, and I would have made a fuss if it still wasn't fixed. But I think the fact that I wasn't here for 2 months was taken advantage of, and they're like, well, if he's not here, there's no hurry. Well, now I'm back. And they said it will be done, it will be repaired this week. It's now Wednesday. That gives us 2 days, but you will notice I used the future tense there. It is not fixed yet. Okay, don't recall what's in this one, but I do know that it is tobacco. No pipes. I never mix pipes and tobacco in the same order because I'd just be afraid if, one got caught in a certain way, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want the whole thing to get lost. I don't know if that would be the case, but why risk it? Okay, big box there. 4 noggins. Always a reliable vendor. If you've never used them, use them. They're great. Okay. Now, I actually have one of these. I've mentioned this before in other videos. I don't know what this is now. A pound, 16 ounce of Westminster. It is dated very recently, a couple months ago, which is not unexpected. I have another 16 ounce that I've shown it in several other videos. The issue is with the 16 ounce tins, I always feel like if I don't open them right away, then they sort of wait, and it's like, well, I've had this for so long, I don't want to open it now, and I need an occasion. So I wanted to take that Westminster and open it, but I'll just order a new tin. So I actually have 2 1 ounce at 1 pound, 16 ounce tins of Westminster now. Tin art is different actually. Now let's just get this over with. Let us open it right now. Let's get a whoosh. That wasn't very whooshy, but okay. Okay, so the funny thing is I actually have a 2 ounce tin open. I don't need to open this now, but I know what happens if I don't. It's the #1 tobacco. Of all the tobaccos in production right now, this is my #1. And whatever, I don't even know what #2 is. That's how strongly #1 this is. I love this one. Okay, so now it's open. There will never be a time where I'm like, oh, I want to open it, but I've had it for so long. It's got age on it, but I don't want to open it now. Nope, that's done. That is open. Now, what else do I got here? I have 5 more tins, but I know 2 of these are the same. Something I like, I just haven't had it in a while. How the Wine. Some people do say How the Wind. Scottish people actually know it's called How the Wind. So pronounce it however you want to pronounce it. But it's one that I like, and I've had a lot of it. I finished it a while ago. I think before New Zealand actually. So I've had it for a few years. I would say this is probably my favorite Virginia. Probably this could be my #2 actually. Probably not. It's up there. I like it a lot. So How the Wind, an unusually strong Virginia-based mixture, pure-cured Kentucky is added to a base of a variety of Virginias, and Perique completes the picture. They need a comma there. Virginia's, comma, and Perique completes the mixture. It is then pressed and finally rubbed by hand, a broken flake in a class of its own. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Probably my favorite non-Latakia blend, put it that way. Okay, and then we have 3, and they're all different. Okay, they're all different, but they're all HH. And I don't. No, I have a ton of the vintage Syrian, which is, I think it's HH, isn't it? Can't see the tin. I mean the jar. So I must be on the desk. I'm mumbling. I mumble sometimes. Mumbling is fun. Okay. So these are ones that have been getting some good press lately. I don't even know if they're new. I've never been a big McBaren fan. Nothing against them. They just, I've had a few McBarens. So like, okay, good. And a story. But okay, Burley Flake. Is there a tin description on here? No, just a shit ton of warnings. There are literally 3 warnings. Oh, there's a description. A burley-dominated flake is a hyphen. A burley-dominated flake containing tobaccos from 3 continents. Besides burley, this flake is kind of repetitious. Also contains ripe Virginia tobaccos and a small portion of dark-fired Kentucky. Dark-fired seems to be the theme here, except for the Westminster. Speaking of the theme, HH, old dark-fired. So none of these HHs I've never had. So the Westminster and the Halloween I know well. Then the 3 HH I've never had. HH, old dark-fired, is a bold flake of dark-fired burleys in a well-balanced unity with flue-cured Virginia. The flake is hot-pressed, meaning that during the pressing, heat is added by... I could proofread and find errors in every one of these. And I'm not a jerk. Usually I just notice it and don't say anything. Today I'm saying something. The heat, probably. Meaning that during the heat is added by steam to the tobaccos, which causes the tobacco to intensify the marrying process, giving us a bolder tobacco. The robust, earthy flavor of the dark-fired burleys shines through in the taste, and you will experience a deeply satisfying smoke indeed. I like the indeed. And the last one, another HH. Bold Kentucky. This blend is a treat for the experienced pipe smoker. HH Bold Kentucky contains a high amount of the finest dark-fired Kentucky from the U.S. and Africa. A little bright Virginia is added to soften the blend just a bit. The experience is in the leaf itself, and thanks to the hot press, the different tobaccos marry into a unique blend. Like all HH blends, it has only the absolute minimum of casing and no top flavor at all. The taste comes from the leaf itself. Okay. Those all sound pretty good. I would say that was a good purchase. Don't know how much I actually spent on that. Yeah. That's quite a bit. That's 16 ounces there. This is 8 ounces together, right? These are 4 ounces each. Does it actually say 100 grams each? Okay. And then 3. Quite a bit of tobacco here for me to enjoy for a long time. And when you consider that I have other blends that are open and in rotation or in jars, whatever, that'd be an interesting experiment. When would it be when every tin today is finally done? Considering that there's other things, and considering that some of these are going to be put into my shelf and, buried, not aged deliberately, but some of them will be buried by future purchases probably. It would be interesting to see how long it takes until everything that I unboxed today will be completely consumed. Anyway. I hope you're not picking up that fan noise too much. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to enjoy my pipe. I would probably have one pipe while I'm here, sitting closer to the fan. I will be enjoying my pipe. I hope you're enjoying yours, my friends. Toodaloo. Toodaloo.